So once
On your
again,
mark.
event 204 and 205. Introducing the field to you now, event 204. This is the boys under 17s from Station 1, Brody from Cranbourne, 2, Axel from Berwick, 3, James from Yarra Rangers, 4, Michael from Cranbourne, 5, Christian from Keilor. Event 205, the under 17 girls, 1500 metres from Station 6, Eve O'Connor from Wodonga, 7, Leanne from Keilor, 8, Gunka from Cranbourne, and 9, Remy from Echuca-Moama. So taking out an early lead is that of James from Yarra Rangers. Now, James was second this event last year, and he does come through not necessarily as our fastest qualifier, but sitting on his tail, I believe it might be Brody from Cranbourne. So Brody comes through with the fastest qualifying time. He's got enough time to shout out to everyone. And also James, bit of a crowd involvement here. So the two boys out there for a enjoyable race, let's say. So good to see them getting in the spirit of the event here. I think Brody knows now that James has made a little bit of a kick on this, so he's going to have to probably just wind him in a little bit, especially coming in with that fastest qualifying time of 4:50. So sort of let James go out ahead. Now, James was actually first in the 800 yesterday. As I mentioned before, he was second in 2024. None of the other competitors actually did run this event last year besides James. So as the boys make their way around, I do believe we'll probably find that Leanne from Keilor probably should be leading the way just in front of Eve from Wodonga, but we'll just see now. Yeah, it is there. You can actually see the Keilor athlete in Leanne just sitting on the back of Christian. So Christian is one of her teammates at Keilor. So she's probably used to running with him as when they combine events at their centre competition. So it makes it nice and advantageous for them to make their way through. So we've got Brody there and we've got Axel from Berwick as well. So do we expect them to start winding in Michael from Cranbourne? Sorry, Brody from Cranbourne out in front. And then we've got Eve coming across now. So Michael now coming past the start-finish line. And then we've got Remy from Echuca-Moama and Gunka from Cranbourne now just making it past the finish line area. So we'll head back now down towards the leaders. James still out in front. So James done the earlier work here. He's just coasting along, but sort of starting to pull on his hamstring a little bit there. So not sure if that's hurt him a little bit there. So not sure if it's the front or the side. So he knows he sort of has to wind it in, but he don't want to do too much damage if that hamstring is a little bit tight. So comes in with quite an unusual time as his seeded time. You can see there as well Leanne from Keilor as our first female. And then on camera shot now, that's Eve from Wodonga. So she comes in as the second fastest qualifier behind Leanne, and she was fourth in the AV Championships last weekend. Leanne actually picked up a silver, last weekend, or the weekend before, I think it was, at the AV Champs. It's the same weekend as Region, so it might even be all totally out. It was actually like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Okay, so back out to our leader now. So our leader in James from Yarra Rangers, running very well. So he'll do what he has to do in this, I think, because he was, once again, pulling on that hamstring before a little bit and just holding up on it. Now he's got a sprint finish left in him, so he's really going to finish this off knowing that he's sort of not going to run nice and quick. So he's just missed the Victoria Best Performance in this event. So 4:29 is his time. The Victoria Best Performance was 4:23. Second place looks like it's going to come to the first female, which is Leanne from Keilor. So around at 4:38, which is around about her seeded time. So that was perfect and on cue. Then I believe we might have actually had Christian from Keilor, and then Axel or Brody, so I didn't capture whether it was Berwick or Cranbourne first. Eve O'Connor coming across the line from Wodonga, so she's our second female. And Michael coming across the line next, so he's got a little bit of a sprint finish in and a little bit of a fan club here behind us here. Next to come, it does look like we've got Remy. So Remy will be able to pick up the bronze now for the girls. So great racing by Remy. She did come through as the 4th fastest qualifier. And she comes in around about a 6-minute mark, so that's actually good for her. So it's a huge PB. Guncar from Cranbourne next across the line, 6:12. So very close to her seeded time of 6:11. So huge improvement for Remy there.